Shelly, what's up? How you doing this afternoon? Hope you're doing well. Just got out of the courts, or my actual court hearing finished around like 11:30. But I had some other things to do, being that I was in the area. Got it done. I'm doing all right. So for the Christmas Eve situation, um, just the disrespect of come to court to be told to come back. 9:17 Oregon time. Good morning to you. But yeah, the disrespect of being told like a child to show up here to be told to come back. Like literally that's all that happened. They gave none of my discovery, none of any evidence they have against me. And I have to come back to court once again on the 27th. So just disrespect. Come sit here for an hour. Come sit here for an hour for a hearing that lasts literally 2 minutes. It was over and done with in 2 minutes. And then come back. Just come back. So that's what happened. It's the Pepe Le Pew case. Pepe Le Pew. It's the federal building. Oh, I hear a protest. Swear to God, I did not know that there was a protest going on. Did not know there was a protest going on, but I literally can hear it. I was walking here to the train. There. Let me go get my charging cable out. Oh, it's a very small protest.
We're in New York, certificate.
Say it loud. Union strong, union proud. Everybody 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 say it loud. Union strong, union proud. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unions are worth fighting for. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think these are federal, I don't know. I think they may be federal workers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Unions are worth fighting for.
5, 6, 7, 8.
God-frank is pretty great.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Unions are worth fighting for.
5, 6, 7, 8.
God-frank is pretty great.
Our union, united, will never be divided. Our union, united,
We'll never be divided.
our union, united, will never be divided. Our union, united,
We'll never be divided.
under attack. What do we do?
Stand up like that.
PA is under attack. What do we do?
Stand up like that.
The IRS.
Stand up like that.
What do we Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Elon Musk has got to go. Hey,
Ho, ho.
Elon Musk has got to go. Elon Musk has got to go. Elon Musk has got to go. Elon Musk has got to go.
Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move, those. Get out the way. Get out the way, those. Get out the way. Move, those. Get out the way. Get out the way, those. Get out the way. Move, those. Get out the way. Get out the way, those. Get out the way. Let us work.
Shelly G, it is what it is, man. In the end, when it's all said and done, I'm confident things will work out. I'm confident things will work out exactly the way they're supposed to. Truly not stressing it, but I thank you for your compassion. Thank you for your compassion, bro.
Union strong, union proud.
The time that's taken from me,
Union strong, union proud.
Everybody say it loud.
I don't want to say it'll be well worth it, but
Everybody say it loud.
Union strong, union proud.
Everybody say it loud.
Union strong,
I'll get what I'm supposed to get at the end of the day.
Say it loud.
union strong, union proud.
Our union, united, will never be divided.
What's up, Rob? How you doing today?
United, will never be divided.
Here in front of the federal building in New York.
Never be divided. Our union, united, will never be divided. Get up, get down. New York is a union town. Get up, get down.
New York is a union town.
Up, get down.
New York is a union town.
Up, get down.
New York is a union town. New York is a union town.
Get down.
New York is a union town.
When education is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the EA is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the CFPB is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When democracy is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the EPA is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the IRS is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the CFPB is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When education is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the VA is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
The CFPB is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
The EPA is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
The IRS is under attack.
Benito, we win every day. Every day we wake up and we open our eyes as a win.
Stand up, fight back.
Every single one of us that wake up every single day
Stand up, fight back.
and get to live another day is a winner.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Education is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the veterans are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the EPA is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
That's right. Who's got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
Union power.
Who's got the power?
We got the power.
Hope everybody's doing well today.
Who's got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of
Union power. We got the power. Union power. We got the power. Union power. We got the power. Union power.
Get up, get down.
New York is our union town.
Get up, get down.
New York is our union town.
Get up, get down.
New York is our union town.
Get up, get down.
New York is our union town.
I spoke about it already. Benito Christmas.
Get out the way, don't get out the way. Move, don't get out the way.
Get out the way, don't get out the way.
Move, don't get out the way.
Get out the way, don't get out the way.
Move, don't
Get out the way. Get out the way, don't get out the way.
let us work.
CFPB to the end.
CFPB till the end. CFPB till the end. CFPB till the end. CFPB till the end. CFPB till the end. CFPB till the end.
Yes, another court date.
CFPB till the end.
Who are we? CFPB. What do we do? Fight for you. Who are we?
Come to come back.
What do we do? Who are we?
CFPB.
What do we do?
We fight for you.
Who are we?
CFPB.
What do we do?
We fight for you.
What do we do?
We fight for you.
What do we do?
We fight for you.
Unfortunately, I didn't dress warm enough. I didn't think there would be a protest. I think I was going to go to court, take care of what I had to take care of. I should have knew better and dressed warmer.
Get out the way, Ghost, get out the way.
Move, don't
Get out the way. Get out the way, Ghost, get out the way.
move, don't
Get out the way. Get out the way, Ghost, get out the way.
move, don't
Get out the way. Get out the way, Ghost, get out the way.
We should know more things before the end of the month. Before the end of the month, we should know a lot. But remember,
united. We'll never be divided.
these are all open cases.
United. We'll never be divided.
These are all open cases, so any lawyer would advise me, don't talk about open cases. So mind you guys, I'm trying to give you as much information as possible without, putting myself in a predicament, a predicky-mickey, So I try to keep you guys updated as much as possible without putting myself in a predicky-mickey. It is freezing. I don't know why I dressed like this.
Mighty, mighty union. We are the union.
We are the union.
Mighty, mighty union.
Mighty, mighty union.
Everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go.
A speedy trial is 90 days, Benito. A speedy trial in New York State is 90 days, not 30.
So we gentlemen, we are the union. Mighty, mighty union. We are the union. Mighty, mighty union.
One, we are the union. Two,
A little bit louder.
three,
We're out here fighting for consumers.
one,
We are the union.
two,
A little bit louder.
three,
We're out here fighting for consumers.
one,
We are the union.
two,
A little bit louder.
three,
We're out here fighting for consumers. We are the union. A little bit louder. We're out here fighting for consumers.
It doesn't exactly work that way, Benito. I'll talk about it more at some point, but it doesn't actually work that way.
when education is under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the EPA is under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the IRS is under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
When veterans are under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the CFPB is under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the EPA is under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
When veterans are under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
Education is under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do?
Stand up, fight back.
Yeah, it's not freezing, but it's definitely cold.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Unions are worth fighting for.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Dodd-Frank is pretty great.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Unions are worth fighting for.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Dodd-Frank is pretty great.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Unions are worth fighting for.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Dodd-Frank is pretty great.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Unions are worth fighting for.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Dodd-Frank is pretty great.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Unions are worth fighting for. Dodd-Frank is pretty great.
Union strong, union proud.
Union strong, union proud. Union strong, union proud.
Everybody say it loud.
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 Union strong, union proud.
Protest going
Our
here at
union
the federal building.
Will never be divided.
Our union
United will never be divided.
United.
Will never
If
be
you want more
divided.
coverage of this protest, head over to
Never be
David
divided.
on YouTube. Again, that's David
Will never be divided. United will never be divided.
protect, defend.
CFPB till the end.
Protect, defend,
Constitution till the end.
defend.
CFPB till the end.
Protect, defend,
CFPB till the end.
protect, defend,
CFPB till the end.
defend.
CFPB till the end.
Yes, Joe Mama.
Stand up, fight back.
Unfortunately, some very sleazy behavior
Stand up, fight back.
has been taking place behind the scenes, but
Stand up, fight back.
the individual still has the opportunity to
Stand up, fight back.
do what they told people they would do,
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Veterans are under attack.
even though they've kind of shown a pretty ugly side of themselves. They still do have the opportunity to correct their wrongs,
is under attack.
but
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the
unfortunately,
Constitution's
right
under
now,
attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When democracy is under attack,
people
what do
are
we
doing
do?
Stand
that.
up, fight
Oh,
back.
one particular
EPA
person is doing
under
that.
attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the CFPB's under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When veterans are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back.
Imagine the feeling when you're fighting a felony case. You're fighting a felony case, and then another case from Christmas. Both pretty serious cases considering I'm being accused of violence, right? And then imagine the feeling that you have to, like they say, it's like the people closest to you are truly the only ones who could really hurt you. But this particular individual, they've behaved like this in the past, so it's not really that much of a surprise. I wasn't caught off guard, but yeah, it's the unfortunate truth. I for a very long time I've been trying to keep it behind the scenes, but being all you guys were there with me, and people contributed not only to the bail but donated money for that individual to give to me for the case. I kind of feel like I have to let you guys know what's going on. But again, I'll try my best, keep behind the scenes, not say, I could just put a name on it and say who it is, but I'm giving the individual the opportunity to correct their wrongs. So.
Get out the way, Doge, get out the way.
Move, Doge, get out the way. Get out the way, Doge, get out the way. Move, Doge, get out the way. Get out the way, Doge, get out the way. Move, Doge, get out the way. Get out the way, Doge, get out the way. Move, Doge, get out the way.
How you doing?
Press or for just
Press.
For press? Okay, gotcha. Do you know our org or what we're here for or why?
Honestly, I just left court and I bumped into it. I didn't even know what was going on today. I know I've seen on X that they were doing federal workers for protesting. I was assuming since it's in front of the federal.
You are correct. Yeah, these are federal workers. Yeah, so it's the Federal Unionist Network, which is a bunch of different federal agencies coming together.
Would you mind being on camera to explain?
I would rather not.
All right. So what were you saying?
This guy over there in the red shirt is our go-to press person who's that's his thing.
Okay.
That's the interview over there. But it's a bunch of different agencies. So I work for the EPA, and there's folks here for the Consumer Protection Finance Bureau, the IRS, National Park Service.
So all different organizations inside of the federal government.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Can I have a flyer?
Yeah. So this is an event that we have next week. It's a town hall where we're all going to come together to help organize in person.
All right.
Yeah. And that's our org if you want any more info.
And is it open to the media?
That's a wonderful question, and I will ask, and I will let you know in 5 seconds. But you can keep that if you want it.
Thank you.
Okay, let me ask.
New York is a union town. Get down. New York is a union town. Get up, get down. New York is a union town. Get up, get down. New York is a union town. Get up, get down. New York is a union.
It's not open to the media right now. Sorry. But we'll be doing. We're organizing. We're trying to do every single.
I just try to stay incognito and
I got you. I figured you were doing something. You're standing here. But so we're trying to do protests like this every Wednesday during our lunch break because we can organize.
Every Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah. Today's Thursday because it was raining yesterday. We're trying to do every Wednesday. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
No, thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. I'm Nicole. Did you want to maybe speak to...
Well, I see he's kind of in a long-winded thing. I'll keep my eye out for him when he has some time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
How do you spell corruption?
So yeah, guys, it is a federal. These all are federal workers from various organizations, IRS, maybe ICE, like just different various organizations within the federal government. Could be FBI, could be ICE, could be IRS, just various organizations. The lady, she didn't want to be on camera.
We'll never be divided.
Our union, united.
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 Yes, Benito, you put it perfectly. I should have just said that, right? Instead of saying all that mumbo jumbo. It is, yeah, just federal agencies, various federal agencies. Thanks for that, Benito. That would have been much easier to say than the long-winded thing I just said.
Under attack. What do we do? Stand up like that. The veteran affairs are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up like that.
The IRS is under attack. What do we do?
Stand up like that.
The CFPB is under attack. What do we do?
Stand up like that.
The Constitution is under attack. What do we do?
Stand up like that.
Democracy is under attack. What do we do?
Stand up like that.
When the workers are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that. Stand up like that. Stand up like that. Stand up like that. Stand up like that.
Yeah, if I leave him in the chat, I'm going to say too much.
When the Constitution is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
When democracy is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
Consumers are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
When the IRS
GGA knows what he needs to do.
Stand up like that.
If he could come in here and drop a comment, he could do all the other things he needs to do.
Are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up like that.
The Constitution is under attack. What do we do?
Stand up like that.
Democracy is under attack. What do we do?
Stand up like that.
What do we do?
Stand up like that.
Before you come in here and leave a comment, brother, do what you're supposed to do. Do what you told people you was gonna do.
Stand up like that.
Comment is meaningless.
What do we do?
Stand up like that.
When our veterans are under attack, what do we do?
Waffle, what's up?
When the CFPB is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
Benito, I'm not stressed at all.
What do we do?
Everything is gonna go the way it's supposed to go.
is under attack, what do we do? When the IRS is under attack, what do we do? When the VA is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
When the IRS is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
When the CFPB is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
What do we do?
Stand up like that.
What do we do?
Stand up like that.
Yeah, Waffle, these are federal workers
What do we do?
Stand up
protesting Doge.
What do we do?
Stand up like that.
That's right.
And they do this, the lady told me, every Wednesday.
Move, Doge.
Get out the way. Get out the way, Doge. Get out the way.
Move, Doge. Get out the way.
Get out the way, Doge. Get out the way.
Move, Doge.
Get out the way. Get out the way, Doge. Get out the way.
Move, Doge.
Get out the way. Get out the way, Doge. Get out the way.
Move, Doge. Get out the way.
Get out the way, Doge. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way, Doge. Get out the way.
What's up, Melissa? Yeah, these are federal employees outside of the federal building here in Manhattan, New York.
Let us work. 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 Let us work.
Let us work.
How you doing today, Melissa?
Work.
Well, no, they're according to the lady that I don't know if you guys were able to overhear the conversation, but according to her, she says they do this on their lunch break, so they are actually working and they are actually employed. But every lunch break they're coming out in protest, I guess, of Doge would be the correct thing to say.
What publication?
My own personal channel, David New York, on YouTube.
Okay, all right.
Let us work. 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 Let us work.
I don't think I'm gonna be. It's this lady who told me before. I don't think I'm gonna be welcomed here anymore after they see what kind of channel we are. Next time I come, they may tell me, "Excuse me, sir, your kind really isn't welcomed here." But hopefully not, right? I stay unbiased when I'm actually at protests. I stay unbiased. Don't kick me out of the protest. I mean, she didn't want to be on camera. I respect it. Yeah, but she did ask me where do I where do I publish it? I mean, if he's allowed here, right? I should be allowed here.
Let us work. 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 Let us work.
It's not. It has nothing to do with How you doing, sir? Yeah,
You were looking to do a media interview, or?
yeah. I wanted to, just gather a little bit more information. I have my own channel on YouTube, David New York, and essentially we cover all protests, politics, government issues. So, if you wouldn't mind being on
No,
camera.
I'd be happy to, sure. Cool.
So,
Oh, sorry, you do it now?
yeah.
Okay.
If you don't
Yeah,
mind.
no, I'm happy.
Okay.
I can take my coat off and show off my stuff.
All right, I'll give you a moment. Whenever you're ready, just hold
When the CFPB is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When the EPA is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When the IRS is under attack.
So how you doing?
what
Your
do we
name,
do?
if you don't mind?
My name is Mark.
Okay. Okay. And from my understanding, every Wednesday you guys are taking your personal time to come out here and voice your frustration with what's going on in the government.
Yes. Well, and this all started a month ago. I'm one of the employees who was fired from the CFPB illegally by this administration about 4 weeks ago. So,
Sorry to hear that.
No, thank you. Yeah, so a bunch of us are here. We came out the day after we all got fired and had our first picket line out here, and we've been out here every week since, as you mentioned.
Oh wait, so because my understanding was some of the people are coming like even on their lunch breaks.
Oh
to-
yes. So it's a combination of both. So
Okay.
so again, like a bunch of us were fired from the CFPB last month. I know we have some folks here who were fired from the IRS more recently, and then we also have colleagues who are here
What do we do?
who are on forced administrative leave, who are not able to do their jobs protecting consumers, who came out to support. And then I think we also just have union members and other allies who are here to support.
What would be the best outcome you guys are looking for this as it relates to Doge? How do you, if I could get a couple comments on how you feel about that?
I mean, we just want to go back to work. Like, our job was to protect consumers. I was an attorney at the CFPB. My job was to go into court and try to get money back for people who'd been ripped off. So
essentially you were Doge before Doge, quote unquote.
well, I'm not going to comment about what Doge is claiming to do. All I know is that what we actually did was protect consumers, keep the marketplace honest, and just make sure that people weren't getting ripped off.
Understood. And what is the best outcome Is it for people who were let go to have the option to return or sever? What do you feel is the best?
I mean, look, speaking for the CFPB, our hope is that we get reinstated. I mean, again, there have been court decisions and administrative decisions over the last month saying that people in our position were fired illegally. So we want to be reinstated and we want to go back to work. There's also a litigation going on right now because this administration is trying to shut down the CFPB altogether. We have a lawsuit that basically says you can't do that. Congress created the CFPB in response to the 2008 financial crisis. It enacted the statute to make sure that we have an agency whose job is to protect an honest financial marketplace, and you can't get rid of that just by firing everybody. So we have litigation that's trying to preserve the CFPB and get all of us back to work. And then I think, we're only a small piece of the puzzle, right? Like, there are people here whose job is to protect clean air and water, whose job, we have people at the National Park Service whose job is just to keep our national parks open. We have people who, from the IRS who, without whom the government can't collect the funds it needs to do the work that we all want to do. We have people whose job is to process Medicare and Medicaid stuff that's all under attack. Like, ultimately, what we want to get the word out is that, all of these federal government workers are here to do good, hard work for the American people, and we just want to make sure that works.
And my other question is, as I look at the group, it seems, older individuals. From my understanding, it was supposed to be the people with low seniority, but it seems as though you guys are seasoned workers, so it's affected everybody from 15 years into a couple years.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm a little more seasoned, but I was a probationary attorney employee at the CFPB. I actually worked for New York State until last year. Again, working at the CFPB is a dream job if you are interested in protecting consumers. To be in a place where there are so many incredibly smart and committed people who want to just work together to protect American consumers, it's an incredibly powerful place to be. So, I was excited to get there. I would love to get back.
I'm sorry you're going through it, but I appreciate your time, man, and I do hope things work out for you guys.
Yeah, no, I hope for all of us. I mean, again, I think there's so much critical work that just makes this country a better place for everybody that is under attack right now. So hopefully we can all join together and try to protect that work.
Appreciate your time, sir. Good luck.
Thanks so much. Take care.
Under attack. What do we do?
David, New York.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Democracy is under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
The EPA is under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
CFPB's under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When education's under attack, what do we do?
I was the show.
When the
Nice stuff doing.
are under
Awesome.
attack,
I'm next.
what do we
Hey, I'm
do?
Mark.
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Stand up, fight back.
Yeah, I can't believe 7, 8 people came out in 20-degree weather. It's pretty wild.
It's funny. So I am part of the brass band.
Who's got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
Union power.
Who's got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
Union power.
Who's got the power?
We
Yeah,
got
I
the
was thinking
power.
one of their horn players who said,
We got the power.
Yeah,
so you're in Bradford.
I'm not. I'm in training right
We
now.
got the power.
What kind of power?
Union power.
Who's got the power?
We got the power.
I think
What
I
kind
asked
of power?
Union power.
Also, Mark, back.
1, 2,
See you in the next
3,
one.
4. Unions are worth fighting for. 5, 6, 7, 8.
God bring is pretty great. Unions are worth fighting for.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Dodd Frank is pretty great. Unions are worth fighting for.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Dodd Frank is pretty great.
1, 2, 3, 4. Unions are worth fighting for. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Dodd-Frank is pretty great.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Unions are worth fighting for.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Dodd-Frank is pretty great.
How do you spell corruption?
E-L-O-N.
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 When workers are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back.
When the EPA is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When veterans are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the IRS is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When the EPA is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
CFPB is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Consumers are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Right.
If you got a voice left, man, that was a nice job. I got a chance.
All right, guys, that looks like the end of it. Can continue on my way.
Thanks, everybody.
Federal building.
Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Look forward to seeing you next week. Next Friday. And, look out for emails as to where we're going to meet, what we're going to organize. Great having your support. Yeah.
Let us work.
Let us work.
So next Friday, not next Wednesday. All right, guys. Freezing cold. Yeah, so from what I gather, it does seem like people who are new hires, because even though he's an older gentleman, he said he's been with them for about a year. So I guess sounds about right. Probably didn't finish the probationary period. But yeah, he said it was a dream job for him. And I don't know, man. It's always hard when you're on the ground and you speak to real people who are really going through it. You know, it's only human for you to feel compassion, right? It's one thing to hear about it on TV and react to it, but when you're meeting real people in real time who are telling you know they've worked for the state for all these years, they finally got their dream job, working for the feds, that's, I don't know, I feel compassionate, I definitely do feel compassion for him. You leave your job that you had for multiple years for essentially a promotion, and then bada bing, bada boom, you're out of work. So I definitely feel compassion for him. But I definitely don't want our money to be wasted. Definitely don't want our money to be wasted. Speaking of him, he doesn't seem like the type of individual who would have been wasting our money. He's a lawyer, or he was a state lawyer for I want to say consumer affairs, and what he was doing for the feds was in relation to consumer affairs. So it seems like he was an important gent. But yeah, I definitely, if 300-year-old people were getting disability and social security, that's an issue. But hope everything works out for that gentleman. Hope everything works out. It's a city hall here, guys. That's where I am, David. I feel bad, but what else was there to do? This is the crazy guy. Remember the guy from the video? He didn't want to let me into the building. He acted like he didn't see me, but he 100% saw me. When I was going to file that legal paperwork, he was giving me all that nonsense. I had to. Eventually, the cop came and told him he had to let me in, and he was wrong. He looked right at me, but he just kept walking. I thought he didn't see me. Who is this going into the thing right now? This is City Hall. Is it the mayor? Is it the crooked mayor heading in?
I get it, yeah.
City Hall employee. Do you work with the crooked mayor, sir? Tinted out windows. Those aren't legal. Right, those aren't legal tints. Wish I had security like this. Apparently only crooked mayors get this kind of security. We got another. Low lives get blocked. People who steal bail money get blocked. People who steal donation money do get blocked. Gotta remove low lives from your life, brother. I mean, I don't know why you keep coming here to talk about it, bro. It's like, I don't really want to talk about it. But if you're going to be a lowlife, walk around, create situations, do a live, tell people you're going to do things, and then lie and just buy cigarettes and vape and go and play football with the money, I mean, I don't know why you would come here and ask the type of questions you're asking. People didn't give you money, brother, to buy cigarettes and vapes and go play football. A situation I again, this is me correcting past bad behavior on my part. When you hang around low life people, they bring your life down. Even to the point where somebody will create a situation, play a game, do things for content, right? Again, every man has his own choice. Shouldn't hang around low quality people because you're going to find yourself in low quality situations. Granted, everything happens, and instead of the individual who created the situation and told people, hey, this is what it is, what you donated here, I'm going to give it to the individual. The people, they don't do that. They take the money and they go play. Grown men going to play. They wake up 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon. What kind of grown man does that? They don't work. They don't have a business. They don't have a company. They just wake up 2 in the afternoon, no responsibilities. And again, I don't blame the individuals because I know I shouldn't put myself around people who don't conduct themselves like men, like adults, like professionals. So I'm not blaming anybody. It just is what it is. So at this point, you told me you were going to do something. You didn't do it. You told the people that you took their money, you were going to do something. You didn't do it. And when it comes to that bail money, we have to make sure, as I said to your face, it gets back to the people. Because one of the things I had wanted to do is, after I secured it, I was going to pay the people right now. Like I was going to give them back their money right now. But it appears with you somehow think you're supposed to profit off of it. So unfortunately, like I said, I have to separate from low life and low quality behavior. Yes, Papa Smurf. Imagine that. You go to Rikers Island, right? You go to Rikers Island because somebody wants to play a game for content. It's New Year's Eve, right? It's New Year's Eve. I have press credentials. I want to watch the ball drop. When it comes to dealing with anything with law enforcement, it's not a game to me. Like I don't play with men with guns. If a man has a gun, like there's no playing for me with him. Anything I'm doing with that individual, it's a serious matter. Like it's not a joking matter. I'm not making the video to upload it just for content. It's not what I do. You know, even the conversations we have are, you know, critical thinking, politics, government, corruption within the government. So after you play this game and create a situation, which again, I didn't have to be with you, and I realize that now, you don't even have the decency as a human being, as a man, to say, you know what? The money that I told and encouraged people to give me for that individual, I'm just gonna, which it's not a lot. $300 is not a lot of money. There's not really anything. It's just the principle of lying to people and telling them you're gonna do something, then not doing it, and being wrong and strong about the fact of you don't have to do it. The money was sent to you, so it's your money. And bail money, when the bail money is done, what should we do with it? There's nothing we should do with it. people who donated to the bill, they need to have their money returned to them. And then if other people are like, they don't want the bail money, then I'm going to use it for the legal matters. There's nothing for us or we to do with it. My unfortunate circumstances from hanging out with you is not a profit. It's not a what's the word I'm looking for? It's not it's not a monetary gain for you. And if you don't realize that, and that's the type of person you are and how you think, it says a lot about you. And look at that, even in this situation, I've managed not to say the individual's name. So there's still an out for the individual to make right. But yeah, low life behavior, it's not woken. It's not, I'm a business person. I handle business. I have businesses. It's not something I want to do is play around in like low life activity. Which is why you find yourself in all the situations you find yourself, right? Your hero that you followed, he no longer really likes to do anything with you because you basically sent somebody to his house and a very problematic situation happened behind that. You went to another gentleman's house who is in the same space with you. You have a problem with the gentleman from Arizona, a problem with the gentleman from California. It's a you thing, brother. You need to take a look in the mirror and get it together. But until then, I pray for you. I hope for you. Well wishes to you. Still love you, but I just can't have low life activity around me. I'm trying to do too many great things with my life to be around now. No names. We don't say names here. We don't say names, but like OJ says, what happened, boss? He hit you? He hit you? Oh, wow. Oh, no? You saw that guy running to get his license plate? Why'd he run to get his license plate? Yeah, but I'm not going to say the name. If the glove fits like OJ, I think you guys can come to the conclusion, like, it's sad, man. It is so sad when, dude, it's like, that's what we're doing in life. That's what we're showing police and law enforcement. Like, we're so poor and so pathetic that we're trying to come up off of bail money. Like, these are the people I surround myself with, the people I call brothers, my associates. This is like, I feel more embarrassed for myself than, like, that's why I'm not I could easily just put a name on it and be emotional. And I think anybody who's well-rounded, they know who I'm talking about. But it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for me. Like, when cops get a hold of this and they see it, it's like, wow. So the people you call your brother, your friends, your backup, that's what they're doing? Like, somebody gets arrested and they're looking for monetary gain? It is what it is, but it's embarrassing for me because birds of a feather flock together, What somebody, a lot of times you're guilty just by association. Guilty by association. Yeah, what you do, what people really don't realize that, like, I don't want to necessarily say karma, But even today, I don't even know why I'm wearing this outside, you know? Generally, I kind of woke up kind of late. I wanted to rush out, get to court. I don't even want to wear something like this to give somebody the idea to think to come out and try to take it off of my neck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm conscious of the world and everything that goes on in it. And I don't necessarily believe in karma, but I believe in the universe. And like you said, the energy you put out there, it does find its way back to you. It does find its way back to you. But yeah, good sir who's decided to do what you did, you still have the opportunity. I still haven't put and stamped your name on the situation, so you have all the grace and all the opportunity not to do it for me, just for your own word of what you told people. But if you don't, again, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm a business owner. I'm a company man. Like I'm not. You don't wrestle in the mud with pigs, and get yourself dirty. But again, it shows why you are always in the situations you're in. For a very long time, I've encouraged you to grow up. You know, get your shit together, get your act together. Move more like a man. Everything that happened, especially on New Year's, everybody went out, lawyered up, got a lawyer, met with different lawyers, state lawyers, federal lawyers. This jerk off goes to play football.
I just got so, because I didn't see a date, so I'm like,
This is the same individual. You go to play football, and then you go live and you're asking people, you're e-begging, you're asking people to send you money for a taxi to get to the airport to catch your flight. What man goes to some place, and again, mind you, I'll even be more upfront with it. The individual, the reason why the individual never gave me the money he told you guys and requested to get to as donations and said he would use it to get me out, he used that money to buy a ticket to go play football. That's when I kind of said, oh wow, you know? And I mind you, I never asked him for the money, just due to his own guilty conscience. He told me, he says to me, what does he say? He says, oh, David, the people love you, man. That's crazy. This is after I put together a podcast. So immediately, as soon as I get out of jail, I'm lawyering up. I'm putting plays and moves together. Like, I'm not taking it, sitting down. Every day since that happened, I've been working. I've worked on the case personally. I'm working every day on the case. This grown man wakes up in the afternoon every morning, doesn't go to work, doesn't have a business, doesn't get his life together. He's sending me videos of IG models. I'm ignoring it because I'm like, why are you sending me videos of IG models? Like, we just went through a serious situation where our rights were violated. Plus, my girlfriend looks like an IG model. Like, if you love your girlfriend or you love the person you're with, if you're satisfied with the person you're with, it's just like it's a level of thinking that I don't think he gets. Like, I'm not the individual who wants to look all day at IG models. That's not what I want to send to somebody. FBI, open up. What's up, brother? Let me sit down and give a little bit more info. So, yeah, this individual, they're sending me IG models every day, like 2-3 times a day. And I'm like, mind you, I'm working. I just got out of Rikers Island for something I didn't do, right? So they keep sending me, and in my mind, I'm looking and I'm like, what's wrong with this? Like, mind you, I do think this individual is slightly a tad bit slow, which is why to their face, I'm always like, are you retarded? It's a bad word, I apologize. But I asked him I'm like, yo, are you a retard? Are you okay? Because it doesn't make sense, and no disrespect to anybody. It's just a blunt way of me trying to understand what is going on with another grown man who doesn't seem to have their priorities in order. So, again, apologies for the language. So they're sending me IG models every day. Eventually, I kind of snap back and I say, yo, you told me, I didn't ask you for anything. You approached me because of your guilty conscience and told me the money that people said, the money that people donated, that you told people you were going to give to me, instead of sending me IG models every day, why don't you send me that? That would be more, I could do something with that. Me looking at IG models every day, it doesn't satisfy anything for me. It's not, I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me. I on top of that, I asked him, I say, did you look for a lawyer? Have you called a lawyer? Have you done anything besides look at IG models all day? No answer. Crickets. So, at that point, I kind of realized, like, the individual it's not worth them being in my business. It's not really worth them, knowing too much about what I got going on, because they're not taking the situation and quote unquote activism. They're not taking it as serious as I take it, So all the way since then, guys, since I was released from jail, today is now March 6th. Yesterday, I put out a letter on YouTube explaining the situation. So January 3rd, all the way till March 5th, which was yesterday, this individual had the opportunity, the money they not only told, but requested people, send me money, I'm going to give it to David. And again, it's not about the money, guys. Like, everything I do is for a reason. The reason I put up the credit cards, that's like literally $100,000 worth of credit cards, Platinum, Venture X, it's $100,000 worth. I'm not upset about $300. It's just the fact that you create a situation, you make a situation happen, you request money from people, you tell people you're going to do a certain thing with the money, and then, like, now it's tied to me. So when people have asked me, David, I sent this to this individual, did you get it? And I leave them on red, because I don't want to tell them, I don't want to say to these individuals, the dude's a lowlife, it doesn't seem like he wants to. I'm giving them every opportunity. But again, I was released out of Rikers Island January 3rd. We're now on March 6th. So I guess they think because of my character, like, I'm not going to put it on Front Street. It's just, there's no other alternative. I have to let people know the money you told them that you were gonna give me, you didn't do it. The bail money that I would like to give them back, their bail money right now, you are saying The bail money has nothing to do with me, and you're keeping it to do with it how you want to do what you want with the bail money. It's like, what do you mean the bail money has nothing to do with me? I want to let me understand you're going to give me the bail money so I could give everybody. I want to give Brooklyn Audit his money that he donated towards the bail. I want to give Cliff, the Vigilance Committee, his money. What do you mean the money has nothing to do with me? It's for you to do what you see fit with it. It's mind-boggling, and I have messages, conversations. I could easily just put the conversations out. But again, this individual, I still specifically haven't said their name. People could figure it out. All you got to do is get out the way, brother. Do what you told people you said you were going to do. And people, they could still speculate on who I'm talking about, but I haven't branded you to be the lowlife that you are. And I say it with a smile because this is life, guys. Like, this is why we live life. We live life to go through these situations, through adversity, and to become stronger, better people. So I'm not even upset. It's just sad that there's a cop in here and they're sharing it and looking at it with their buddies in the office, and they're like, look, these low life people that quote unquote call themselves activists, cop watch, auditors, etc., look at what they're doing. You know, so that's the kind of sad part about bringing it to the forefront here. But again, I now see why this individual has so much online YouTube quote unquote beef. It's just bad behavior, brother. Bad behavior. But again, you still have the opportunity to do not what's right, what you said, what's right, and also what you said you were gonna do. Look, you got me made me have to go all long-winded, and I didn't even want Domino's today, but now I'm gonna have to have Domino's. I'm not upset. I'm slightly annoyed. I'm slightly annoyed that certain people would have the nerve and audacity. Don't send a comment. Don't send a comment. Send what you told people you were going to send. Don't send a comment. Don't send the IG model. Don't send me memes. Send what you told people you were going to send. Or don't. It doesn't make or break me. Like $300. It's just the fact that like you think it's supposed to be monetary value. I don't get it, bro. If you got arrested, you went to jail, and somebody gave me $1,000, like I'm not your manager or I'm not your agent. I'm not looking for 15%. I think that's what it was. Like my approach to the individual was, bro, what are you talking about? Like, I went to Rikers Island. I had to do, like, it was put together in an effort, and, like, it's not even like you're doing anything legally. Like, he's not taking the money and deciding, okay, David, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the money because I'm looking for a lawyer to do this. You know, no, like, the dude does nothing. He wakes up, he goes, records old ladies in buildings, he uploads the video, he files no complaints, no reports, no lawsuits, no accountability. It's just content for monetization. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is at this point. Where's the activism? Where's the accountability? If you're just putting a video, there's no paper trail, brother. That doesn't do anything for a public servant who did something wrong. You going and looking at an old lady in an office building and uploading a video, even if she was rude or disrespectful, there's no paper trail. There's no complaint. You're just uploading a video. I'm working on a story. Like, where's the story? A journalist isn't part of the story. I'm working on a story at City Hall. The corrupt mayor. Hey, do you have any opinion? Like, that's working on a story. You going looking at an old lady, a grandmother, a senior citizen, that's not working on a story, brother. A journalist is not a part of the story. But I digress. It would be different if the individual was doing something towards helping the public. But no, bro, you're not gonna just think you're gonna do whatever you want, talk big, talk bad, and take the money for cigarettes and vapes and e-beg for taxi rides to the airport. It's unacceptable behavior, brother. As a friend, as a brother, when I see bad behavior, I need to point it out and call it out. And that's what we're doing. But again, your name still hasn't been stamped on it. Even though you have been a lowlife and conducted yourself like a lowlife, you haven't been stamped one by me. So you still have the grace. The grace afforded to you to make things right. I could make sure people get their bail money back. I could tell people who have asked me, hey, David, I sent this, I sent that. Did you get it? I could let them know I did get it. But yeah, bro. Anything else, miss, I'm not playing with you. That's what you gotta understand. Like, I'm not playing with you. Life is a very serious thing for me. You've been afforded the ability to wake up every day, 2, 3 in the afternoon, not hold a job, not conduct business like a man, have a business, have a company, have something to go. We live 2 different lifestyles. You wake up, you point cameras at old ladies. I wake up, I have a store to manage. I have a food truck to manage. I have bills, I have people who tend to properties in other countries. Like, I have to make sure they get paid. I have to make sure condos are cleaned for other guests. We live 2 different lifestyles. Like, I'm not playing, and I think that's what it is. You don't have a real understanding and grasp of reality. You think everything is like a game or for the internet or somebody's just playing around. Like, you don't operate like a man, so you don't get it. But again, you have the opportunity to correct it before people. I have to actually really let people know it's specifically you, and then people will make sure that you get it. So you're still being afforded every opportunity. I'm hilarious and you're a cockroach, bro. But it is what it is. We've seen, bro. Begging for cigarettes, bro. Begging for Lucy's on the streets of New York. And me having to pan my camera down not to catch it. And can't afford a taxi to get to the front and center. What kind of grown man is walking up to others and them for cigarettes, brother? It's not the kind of behavior I want to be around. But hold on one sec. Yeah, this is cockroach behavior, man. Cockroach behavior. Can I bum a cigarette? You got a spare cigarette? It's not how I conduct myself. People have seen your behavior. That's what you have to understand. When people start piecing the pieces of the puzzle together, they'll understand without me having to say it. Can I get a cigarette, a spare cigarette? Do you have an extra cigarette? Hey guys, I'm here. I just finished my football game. I don't have money to go to the airport. Well, why'd you go there? It's cockroach behavior, brother. What? Cockroach behavior. But yeah, guys, I'll be back live in a little bit. Just avoid cockroaches at all costs. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them running around New York. These cockroaches are in abundance. They're in abundance, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful out there. Be careful out there.